From the endless, wind-swept steppes of Mongolia to the gates of the world's greatest cities, one man changed history in ways few could ever imagine. This is the story of Genghis Khan, born Temujin, the man who united the Mongol tribes and built an empire stretching across continents. His journey was not merely one of conquest and bloodshed, but also a story of vision, strategy, and an understanding of human nature that allowed him to bend the world to his will. Even centuries later, his life continues to inspire awe, fear, and fascination around the globe. Temujin was born in 1162 into a harsh, unforgiving world. The Mongolian steppes were a land of constant struggle, where survival depended on skill, loyalty, and strength. His father, a respected tribal leader, was poisoned when Temujin was still a young boy, leaving his family vulnerable to rival clans. His mother, Holun, took charge, raising Temujin and his siblings under conditions that demanded resilience, ingenuity, and courage. From an early age, he witnessed betrayal, famine, and the brutal realities of clan warfare. These early experiences forged a deep understanding of leadership, trust, and the sometimes cruel logic of human behavior. Despite these hardships, Temujin displayed remarkable intelligence, charisma, and determination. He formed alliances with other youths and minor clans, gradually earning loyalty and respect. He learned to read the constantly shifting political landscape of the steppe, balancing diplomacy with decisive displays of force. Every hardship, every betrayal, sharpened his mind and strengthened his resolve, preparing him for a destiny far beyond the boundaries of his homeland. As he grew, Temujin became determined to unite the Mongol tribes, which were fragmented and engaged in centuries of feuds and rivalries. His approach combined cunning, diplomacy, and calculated ruthlessness. He arranged strategic marriages, built alliances, and led military campaigns that gradually brought warring clans under his leadership. In 1206, after decisively defeating his rivals, he was declared Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. This title signaled the dawn of a new era, transforming the Mongols from nomadic tribes into a unified and formidable empire capable of challenging the greatest powers of the time. Once unified, Genghis Khan turned his attention outward. His military campaigns reshaped entire regions, from the fortified cities of northern China to the vast deserts and mountains of Central Asia, and into the rich lands of Persia. His armies struck swiftly and decisively. He was a master strategist, employing highly mobile cavalry units, deceptive tactics like feigned retreats, intelligence networks, and psychological warfare that left enemies paralyzed with fear. Cities that resisted were often destroyed. Those that surrendered were integrated into the empire, benefiting from stability, protection, and new opportunities. Genghis Khan's army was unmatched in discipline and organization. Soldiers were rewarded for bravery and punished for betrayal. Loyalty, intelligence, and skill were prized above all else. Accounts from the battlefield reveal both the terrifying effectiveness of his forces and the human stories of courage, endurance, and sacrifice. Families, allies, and enemies alike witnessed the enormous power wielded by Genghis Khan. Yet behind the fearsome reputation lay a leader who understood the importance of loyalty, pragmatism, and innovation. But Genghis Khan's vision extended far beyond military conquest. He was also a reformer, administrator, and promoter of trade and culture. He created a legal code, the Yasa, which provided order across the empire and standardized laws for citizens of diverse backgrounds. Religious tolerance was enforced, allowing Muslims, Buddhists, Christians, and shamans to coexist peacefully. Trade routes, most notably the Silk Road, were secured and expanded, enabling goods, ideas, and technology to travel vast distances. Scholars, artisans, and merchants were encouraged to move freely, spreading knowledge and culture across the empire. The Mongol Empire became a bridge between East and West. Cities flourished under Mongol protection, scientific and cultural knowledge spread rapidly, and innovations traveled across continents. Despite the destruction often associated with his conquests, Genghis Khan's policies fostered economic growth, intellectual exchange, and cultural integration. His empire connected civilizations in ways that had never been seen before, and the echoes of this connectivity can still be felt in the modern world. Genghis Khan also paid attention to logistics and governance, understanding that a vast empire required more than brute force. He implemented a postal system, the Yam, which allowed messages, intelligence, and orders to travel across thousands of miles with unprecedented speed. He appointed competent administrators based on merit, not birthright, ensuring capable governance in far-flung territories. These policies reflected a nuanced understanding of leadership, blending authority with organization and pragmatism. On a personal level, Genghis Khan's life was filled with complexity. While he demanded absolute loyalty from his generals and allies, he also faced the challenges of succession, family dynamics, and internal intrigue. His sons and grandsons would continue his legacy, but not without tension and rivalry. The man who could command armies of tens of thousands in battle also navigated the delicate balance of family, loyalty, and the burden of leadership. His story illustrates both the human and the extraordinary aspects of a man who shaped history. Genghis Khan died in 1227, leaving behind an empire that would continue to expand under his descendants, eventually becoming the largest contiguous land empire in history. Yet his legacy is not measured solely in territory or bloodshed. It is a story of leadership, strategy, and vision that transcends time. Military historians study his campaigns for their brilliance. Cultural scholars examine the exchanges he facilitated, and leaders around the world continue to draw lessons from his approach to governance and strategy. From the remote steppes of Mongolia to the bustling cities of China, Persia, and beyond, Genghis Khan's life demonstrates that leadership is more than power. It is vision, discipline, and the ability to inspire people toward a common purpose. His story reminds us that one individual, through courage, intelligence, and relentless determination, can reshape the world. Which part of Genghis Khan's life fascinates you the most? Is it his military genius, his ability to unite warring tribes, or the lasting cultural and economic legacy of his empire? Share your thoughts below and explore the incredible journey of a man whose influence continues to resonate more than 800 years later.